Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're going to be talking about one of the most epic superhero movies of all time, Captain America: Civil War. This movie matters because it's not just a simple superhero flick, it's a thought-provoking commentary on the consequences of power and the importance of accountability. With its massive budget and star-studded cast, Civil War was a game-changer in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and its impact can still be felt today. So, let's dive in and explore what makes this movie so special. Captain America: Civil War was directed by Joe Russo, and it boasts an incredible cast, including Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, and Anthony Mackie. The movie had a massive budget of $250 million, but it more than made up for it with a whopping box office gross of over $1.1 billion. With a runtime of 147 minutes, Civil War is a long movie, but trust me, it's worth every minute. The movie has a rating of 7.4 out of 10, which is impressive, considering it's a superhero movie that's trying to balance action, drama, and politics all at once. So, let's get into the plot of Captain America: Civil War. The movie takes place after the events of Age of Ultron, where the Avengers are being held accountable for the destruction they caused during their missions. The United Nations proposes the Sokovia Accords, which would regulate the Avengers and make them accountable to a governing body. This causes a divide among the team, with Iron Man, aka Tony Stark, supporting the Accords, and Captain America, aka Steve Rogers, opposing them. As the team is torn apart, a new villain emerges in the form of Helmut Zemo, who's seeking revenge against the Avengers for the death of his family. The movie takes us on a wild ride, with epic battles, intense action sequences, and dramatic moments that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The plot is complex, but it's expertly woven together, with each character getting their moment to shine. Now, let's talk about the main characters in the movie. Chris Evans brings his usual charm and charisma to the role of Captain America, but this time, we see a more vulnerable side of him. He's struggling with the moral implications of the Sokovia Accords and the consequences of his actions. Robert Downey Jr., on the other hand, brings his signature wit and humor to the role of Iron Man, but we also see a more serious side of him, as he grapples with the guilt of his past actions. The rest of the cast, including Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, and Anthony Mackie, all deliver solid performances, bringing depth and nuance to their characters. The character development in this movie is top-notch, with each character getting their own arc and motivation. Now, let's get into some behind-the-scenes facts and trivia about the movie. Did you know that the iconic airport battle scene took over 18 days to film? The scene was so complex that it required a team of over 500 stunt performers and extras. The movie also features a number of Easter eggs and references to other Marvel movies, including a cameo by Spider-Man, who makes his debut in the MCU. The movie's score was composed by Henry Jackman, who incorporated themes from previous Marvel movies to create a sense of continuity and cohesion. These fun facts and trivia add an extra layer of depth to the movie, making it even more enjoyable to watch. From a thematic perspective, Captain America: Civil War is a movie about accountability and the consequences of power. The movie raises important questions about the role of superheroes in society and the need for regulation and oversight. The cinematography is also worth mentioning, with the movie featuring a number of stunning action sequences and dramatic moments. The airport battle scene is particularly impressive, with its intricate choreography and stunning visual effects. However, some critics have argued that the movie is overly long and that the pacing can be slow at times. Overall, though, the movie is a triumph, with its thought-provoking themes and stunning action sequences making it a must-see for fans of the MCU. So, what's the final verdict on Captain America: Civil War? In my opinion, it's a masterpiece of a movie that's both entertaining and thought-provoking. With its epic battles, complex characters, and stunning action sequences, it's a must-see for fans of the MCU. I'd give it a rating of 8.5 out of 10, with the only drawbacks being its slightly slow pacing and overly complex plot. Overall, though, it's a movie that's not to be missed, and I highly recommend it to anyone who loves superheroes, action, or just great storytelling in general. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.